So today's video is another video focusing on the individual crochet stitches, and some of you will be long-term subscribers to my channel and have seen all the crochet stitches that we've done previously. If not, it's not an issue. You don't need to have watched the previous videos in this series because each video is individual and just teaches you to do the stitch that we have named at the start of the video. So this stitch, as like all my other stitches that I've done so far, has two different names. And it has two different names because the UK and the US have different names for different crochet stitches. That being said, they are exactly the same stitch. So the name they call it in US crochet is a double crochet 2 together. The abbreviation for that being a dc2tog. The name for this in UK crochet is treble 2 together, and the abbreviation is tr2tog. Like I just said, they're exactly the same. Now this stitch can be used in two different ways, and I'm going to show you both in this video. It can be used as a decrease stitch. It can also be used to add extra stitches to your pattern without increasing the stitch amount, and I'll show you exactly what they both are. I'm going to show you the decrease first. This piece of work that I've got here in front of me is just purely treble stitches in UK crochet or double crochet stitches in US crochet. And now I will get on to showing you the double crochet 2 together or the treble 2 together. So I'm going to put my hook through my loop, just pull that one tight so we've got that one around. Now, first way to do the treble 2 together or the double crochet 2 together is decreasing. And by decreasing, we mean that we want to make less stitches than what we've already got here. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches here, and I'm going to turn this into 4 stitches. So I will show you how to do the stitch. So we're yarning over and we're going in through that first stitch, making sure to pick up the V that we have on the top of our work. So we're going in through this one and pulling up a loop, so we have 3 loops on our hook. We're then yarning over again and we're pulling through 2. This is where it changes from the double or treble crochet that we've done before. We want to yarn over again, but for the decrease stitch, we're now going to go into the next stitch and pull up a loop so you have 4 on your hook. We then want to yarn over and pull through 2 stitches, and you will have 3 on your hook. We then want to yarn over and pull through the last 3. Now the appearance is here that we have done 2 stitches because you've got the stitch here and you've got the stitch here going into those 2 individual stitches from the last row. But if you look on the top, we have only done 1 stitch, and that's what makes it a decrease. We have turned 2 stitches into 1 stitch. So let's do that again. Yarn over, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, into your next stitch, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over again and pull through all 3, yarn over, into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through all 3. one more, yarn over into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through all 3. So I've now finished what I set out to do, in that I said that I was turning those 8 stitches into 4. So now we have just done those 4 treble 2 togethers. You can see that our work is now going inwards, and that is purely because we've decreased the amount of stitches on top, because we've gone from having the 10 stitches and we've got a lot fewer stitches on top now. I did do a few extra stitches at the beginning of the row. So that is how you decrease with the double crochet 2 together or the treble 2 together. I'm now going to show you how to stick with the same amount of stitches on the top of your work, but have extra stitches in your row. So I'm just going to undo that one. So we're going to do a double crochet 2 together or a treble 2 together into the same stitch. So as you can see from the last stitch that I've just done here, it's just a standard treble or a double crochet, and we just have the one line of stitch coming out of that one. So yarn over and into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over. We're going to go into the same stitch this time, pull up a loop so you have 4 on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through all 3. Now, just like this stitch where we've got 1 V on top, this stitch also has 1 V on top, the one that we've just done, but whereas this one has 1 stitch going into the previous, we have just trebled 2 together or double crocheted 2 together. So there are extra stitches going into the last stitch from the last round, but we still only have the 1 V or the 1 stitch on top. So that's how you can create extra stitches in your work, but stick to the same amount of stitches on top. It's all very confusing, I do know. So let's go ahead and do that again. Yarn over and into your next stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, not 3 like I've just done, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. Yarn over into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. I'm just going to go all of the way to the end, just so you can see what it looks like when I have finished, compared to the last row that we did. One more to go. I'll pull that one just to secure. So that was the complete opposite of what we did in the last row. In the last row, our work was like this because we had decreased it. So there were less stitches on top than what there were in that middle row. This one is different, and it is this shape because we have extra stitches, which will be double the amount of stitches of what we have on the previous row, going into the loops of the previous row. But the difference here is we have the same amount of stitches on top. So this is a clever way just to widen a row when you still want the same amount of stitches. And that is a double crochet 2 together in US terms, or a treble 2 together in UK terms. I hope you found this video useful. Please leave it a like if you have. If you need to make a comment below, remember that I will reply to any comments. If you need any help, or if you liked or haven't liked this video, or are confused or lost along the way, and remember just to hit that subscribe button if you do want a notification for the next video. So that's all that's left to say is have a great week, and I will see you soon. Bye.